Here's another common language of the poor, which is, well, I didn't have those connections. Well, I didn't have those connections, which is why I am fill in the blank. All right. That's a very common sentiment that the have-nots will say. Well, I didn't know. Well, I didn't have those connections. Funny. I joined a career that none of my family is in. My family is in the restaurant business. That's all they know. That's all they have. They don't even speak English that well. And so I joined a sales job in something called agency recruitment. That's not a Nepo baby situation, right? But they'll paint that large brush and say anyone that's made it anywhere knows somebody or has some sort of special in, when they don't know that every day there are people breaking into spaces where their parents were not even closely, not even like touching, like totally separate worlds. I actually don't know any headhunter until I became one. I didn't even think it was a real job, to be honest. I joined the sales job thinking it was a scam and being like, oh, I have no idea if this is real or not. And then once I got in there, I was like, oh my God, it's an actual legit business. So this is a common language of the have-nots. And just beware of anyone that tries to force this narrative down your throat. Because the reality is many successful people have made something of themselves in a field in which they had no connections. So the point that I'm sharing this to you is to give you hope. You don't have to know somebody. You don't have to be connected to the secret labyrinth of the Illuminati in order to get a sales job, okay? You don't have to know anybody. You can just go and interview. You can just go and knock on doors. You can literally take life by the balls and do it yourself. You don't need to know people. People say, oh, you need mentors. You need mentors. There's a freaking internet. There's a bajillion mentors. Everyone has Gary Vee. Everyone has Alex Hermosi. Everyone has Sarah Blakely. They're all on the internet. You don't even need to know anybody. There's people reaching out to them all the time. There's a bajillion people that you can make connections with, even if you don't know them. And that's what job search really is about. But you have to have the right mindset and be attractive to them to be hired. So if you're someone that likes to peddle this type of language of the poor, you will not be hired because your language is going to turn off the employers. Employers don't want to talk to people with this type of L mindset. Language of the poor, yet again, will not take you very far. It will continue to keep you poor.